Good morning, it is Tuesday and it's the 4th of August today. It's currently 6:30 in the morning. I got up at 6, straightened my hair, got ready, did my weigh-in, ready for my submit it to my leader. So yeah, it's another work from home day for me today. Not a huge amount planned really other than work. I might try and wander until at lunchtime, just have a bit of a walk if it still stays nice. Sun's out at the moment, it's beautiful out there, but I'm not sure what the forecast is for today. So yeah, not much planned. Still haven't been food shopping, so I need to be clever with my food today. I did take some mince out of the freezer, although it looks a little bit, I don't know, it looks a bit discoloured. I'm hoping it's just because it's been in the freezer. I did freeze it whilst it was in date, but I'll have a look at that in a bit. I can't face that this early in the morning. So yeah, I've got to try and be inventive with food today. I'm going to make my coffee and edit a video and then log on to work for about 7:30. I'm going to try and log off work for 4 o'clock today so I can do my workout, so it's out of the way early like it was yesterday, because I actually managed to eat my dinner early yesterday, which is quite nice. So yeah, that's the plan for today, and I shall catch you when I have breakfast in a bit. Here is my breakfast this morning. I've gone for porridge. So I've got 40 grams of porridge oats, which I've weighed out, and that's my Healthy Extra B. And then on top of that, I've got the Black Forest fruits, which are from Aldi. So there's a mixture of cherries and grapes, blackberries and blackcurrant. So it's a mixture of speed and free. And then on top of that, I've just got a squeeze of the sugar-free golden syrup from My Protein. So this is a sin-free breakfast. Oh, and I've made it with 100 mils of almond milk and 100 mils of water. So 100 mils of almond milk out of my Healthy Extra A, my first one. So this is sin free, and I've got a cup of tea to go with it and my bottle of water. I shall catch you later for lunch. Here is my very late and very disappointed looking lunch. So let me explain. So because my year-end audit's still going on, there is some bits of evidence that the auditor wanted to see regarding some of the grants that I pay out that were before we locked down, so I haven't got them electronically, so I've had to go back into the office again today, so I've had to drive to Nottingham. So I decided that I'd stick a couple of jacket potatoes in the oven before I went to Nottingham, thinking that I would have a chance to enjoy them when I came home, but I've come home and they are really, really overcooked. So I have got a teaspoon of clover on each one, so that's once in each, and I've got a sprinkling of cheese on there, not a full Healthy Extra A, just a little tiny sprinkling just to show willing. Whether I actually eat it all or not is another matter. It's now 3:20, so it's very late to be eating my lunch. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm exercising between 4 and past, so it's not even an hour before I start doing a cardio workout, so it's not really ideal, but it's just how it's happened. Obviously going into a city centre like Nottingham isn't quick as what you'd hope. It took a while, and it took a while for me to scan everything in that I needed to scan, so I'm back now. I've also got 2 chicken nuggets, which are the Costco ones, which I'm going to count as 1.5 sins each because I can't find them on the app and I really haven't got time to work it out. And generally chicken nuggets are about 1.5 each. These are proper chicken breast ones as well that have been cooked in the oven. So I'm going to count. This is obviously 5 sins for this very disappointing looking lunch, which seems a hell of a lot considering what's here. But I'll have to update you if I don't eat it all, because I think it's very unlikely that I'm going to eat it. I might just have one of the potatoes and then see how I feel. But yes, and I've also got a black coffee because obviously I did have 100 mils of almond milk in my breakfast, and I had a small amount of milk in my coffee. And obviously now I've got some cheese on here. I'll consider that to be my first Healthy Extra A gone. I haven't got a full portion of cheese, and that wasn't a full portion of milk. And it might be cheating slightly, but there's not much I can do. I really wanted to go shopping and get some food in at lunchtime, and obviously it didn't happen. So I might have to try and go after I've worked out, but I'm going to have to see how I go for time. And yet again, I feel like I'm pressured for time. I've got a bit of time left. I've got to just finish off paying a grant that I was working on before I went into town, and I've got to send the evidence over to the auditors. So I've still got a little bit to do before I log off for the day. So I'm just going to get my head down and get on with it. And I shall catch you later when I make something to eat. Hi, I've done my workout. It was the cardio flow one, but it was made so much harder this time than last time I did it. I was really, really drenched at the end. I had to sit down and take a few minutes before I recorded because I was literally exhausted. I thought I was going to be sick on the last round. but I've done it and I'm really pleased with myself. Today, food-wise, hasn't gone to plan. When I went into the office, I ended up having a couple of biscuits that I found in the cupboard because I was starving, because I was wanting my dinner. Then I came back and I showed you what I did have, which was the jacket potatoes, which I didn't really eat anything of because I just didn't enjoy them. So whilst I've had the biscuits, I haven't really eaten very well at all today. I had the porridge this morning with fruit, and then apart from a couple of biscuits, I've not really eaten properly today at all. I'm not too worried from a diet point of view, from a calorie point of view, because I think I've just burned off a hell of a lot of calories doing that class. I can't tell how many, I can't see my watch, so I haven't got my glasses on, but I've obviously also walked Luna, so I'm not worried about, I'm not worried too much about how much I've had to eat, but I do think I need to be careful what I have for my dinner, and I think I need to nip to the shop, so I'm going to go and quickly have a shower now, and then I'm going to shoot off out to the supermarket. I'm probably just going to get a few bits just to last a couple of days and then do a proper shop at the weekend, because otherwise we end up doing a full shop now and then more shopping at the weekend, and it ends up costing more. So I think I'm just going to get enough just to see me through to the weekend. Excuse me, and then go and get a proper shop. So I shall do that, I think, and I shall see you in a bit. So I've been to, I actually went to Lidl just to get some bits to tide me over. I actually didn't find it very good, really, certainly not as good as Aldi. Even searching in the app, and obviously I've got the scanner, so I was trying to scan things in and search manually, and I found it really hard to find anything that was coming up with any sins. So I don't know if you find the same or not, but I just find far more at Aldi that's Slimming World friendly. But I'll show you what I've bought. So this is in no particular order. Ignore this stuff over here. Ewan's doing a job on painting up his bedside table, so we've got some paint out, so just ignore that. I bought some peri-peri chicken breast slices. I don't think they were coming up in the app, but I'll double check them and I'll put the sins on screen. But I'm kind of hoping it's fairly low in sins like the Aldi one is. I've also bought this thick cut maple chicken breast, which I don't know if it's free or not. I can't find it in the app at all. So again, I'll try and do a bit more searching to see what I can find. But if not, I'm going to consider that as being free, because at the end of the day, it's just chicken. I bought these two oven bakes. So these come out at 6.5 cents each. So apologies for the shadows, but obviously it's getting quite late, so it's dark in here. There's a tandoori oven bake, and then there's a lemon and coriander oven bake. And I think for 6.5 cents, if you're splitting that over a family of like 5, it's not a huge amount. So if you have that with some rice, it might make quite a sort of quick, tasty dinner. I bought some mini frankfurters. Now again, these aren't coming up in the app at all. But just looking at the sins, the calories, I think it's something like 73 calories per mini frankfurter, which I think will probably be about 3.5 sins. So that's those. I bought some 50% lighter mature cheese, which will be for me. I've got 2 iceberg lettuces, which seem to get through a lot of salads at the moment. And I've got a melon, which is obviously speed as well as being speed. I bought a thick toasty bread, which won't be for me, that will be for the kids. I've bought some of these little multicoloured tomatoes. I like those to snack on. I've also bought the little celery sticks, again for snacking, and some little snack-sized cucumbers. I always get these when I go to Lidl because I really like them. I bought 2 cartons of the eggs, which are the large ones, and obviously they're sin-free. I bought some back bacon. Not a huge amount of fat on this, but I will still trim it off, and that'll be sin-free. I've got some barbecue sauce for the kids, and I don't know what sins are in this or what it's like from a sin point of view. I've not checked it yet, but obviously I'll put it on screen if I can find it. I've got some black bin bags because we've run out. I've got 2 of the vanilla protein yogurts and 2 of the strawberry ones. Now, these weren't coming up when I tried to scan them, but when I typed in, it looks like they're 1 cent each, so I'm assuming that's what they are. I'll double check, and if it's anything different, I'll let you know. I'll put it on screen. I've got some mushrooms for speed. I've got some kidney beans to hopefully go in some sort of chilli. I've got some onions. I've got a baguette. I've got some low-calorie ice cream. This is their sort of version of the Halo one, which is a high in protein, low in calorie. For the whole tub, it's 364 calories. I probably still won't have any of that, it's mainly for Ewan. I bought some of the vegetarian red onion and rosemary sausages because I really like those, and they're free on the plan. I've got a chicken korma that was reduced, that's for Ewan's tea tonight. And I bought some chicken breasts, which are sin-free. I've got some normal grated cheddar that's for everybody else. I've got 2 packs of peppers and they're speed, and some onions for speed. I've got some spring onions and a cucumber and some cherry tomatoes, all the salad stuff that's all speedy. I've also got a head of broccoli. I've got some bananas which are free. I've bought some very liquid because I've run out. I've got some pink kids apples, and I've got some adult pink lady apples because they seem to be the most popular with everybody. I bought some corn flour because I've almost run out of that, and I use that to make a white sauce. Some strawberries, which are sin free and speed, I think. It's getting late in the day, I'm getting tired. I've got 2 tins of condensed milk because that's nice just to have a teaspoon stirred through some iced coffee just to give it that little extra taste. I've got a barbecue rib, a bit like the, I can't think what they're called, but it's those instant sort of like microwavable burgers. Rustlers, I think they're called normally. That'll be for you and for during the week. I've got 2 pouches of basmati rice. These are 2.5 cents per pouch, and some skim milk. So that is it. I did actually buy some Arizona and things for Ewan. So I'm just going to put the frozen stuff away while I carry on talking to you. Yeah, I did actually buy some Arizona and some pop for Ewan, but he's already taken it and stashed it away in his little mini fridge that's in his room. Because they were on offer. I think they were £1, like 99p for a bottle, which obviously it's the American Arizona, so it's a bit of a novelty. So I think he got 3 or 4 of those. But this little lot came to about, I think it was £66, which I think was actually quite a lot considering how much I bought. But some things were cheaper than others, so I can't moan too much. But I did wander around and I kept looking for inspiration. So they don't have any skinny sausages in our Lidl. I don't know if they have them generally, but there was none in ours. The lowest they had was some chipolatas that were 95% pork, and they were 2.5 cents each. So I didn't buy any of those. They didn't have any kind of skinny kebabs or burgers or meatballs or anything like that. They did have some skinny minced beef, but I've already got some of that out, although mine looks quite discoloured, so I'm hoping it's okay. So I was really walking around thinking, I just don't know what to get for dinner. I don't know what to get. So I bought the chicken breast, because obviously I've got those tandoori and lemon and coriander bakes, so I was thinking I could always do that with some rice for a dinner. But I honestly don't feel like I've really picked anything up. I actually went out and said to Eddie, I'm just going to buy enough stuff for the next few days and I'll go shopping again at the weekend. But bearing in mind it's only Tuesday, I haven't bought enough meals for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Definitely not. So I need to be getting my thinking cap on. I have got some chicken breasts in the freezer that came from last week's Aldi shop. Well, I say last week's, it would have been a week last Sunday. So I've got 2 packs of those. So I have got some chicken to be able to cook with, and I've got some potatoes, but yeah, I did really struggle. I think out of all the shops, that might be the worst as far as searching for stuff that's easy to do, that's sin-free or low in sins. So yeah, that's my little haul, and I'll show you when I've got my dinner ready. Oh, and just quickly, I managed to even not have something from the bakery. I was so tempted because I was hungry and tired. I like the little bakery, I think the feta cheese things that they do. And I stood there thinking, shall I have one? But I did resist. So I have been good. I do need to, give myself a bit of a tap on the back for that. So I've just got to quickly get on with doing dinner now. It's 8:30. I just look really tired and I just feel really, really tired today. So I just need to quickly get something done so I can just sit down and relax for the evening. And that'll be me done. So I shall catch you when I dish my dinner out. God, I look like some sort of crazy haired woman. I'm just waiting on my dinner now. I went with the tandoori chicken bake. All very simple. I just cut up 2 peppers and a red onion and put it into a tin that's lined with foil, and then I chopped up my chicken breasts and put the tandoori stuff over the top. And I actually did more. I did 1 kilogram of chicken. It tells you to do 400 grams of thighs. I did 1 kilogram of breasts. And actually there was loads of the coating, more than enough for the amount I've done. So hopefully there'll be plenty of chicken, and there's some peppers and onions for speed. I'll put some brown rice on to go with it as well, so I'm gonna have some brown rice, and I might do some kale or something. I just don't know if I fancy salad tonight really, but I need to try and get some extra speed in me somehow. I feel really, really tired today and really lethargic, and I think it's a mixture of the new workout routines because it's gone up a level, and I think it's just work is quite tiring again this week, and going into the office when it's like it is at the moment is tiring in itself. So I think it's a mixture of things really. I feel like I've had a really, really rubbish day on my diet. I mean, breakfast was fine, but then I had the biscuits in the office. My lunch was just rubbish, so I didn't even really eat it. I've just had a piece of French bread whilst I'm waiting for dinner, so I feel like today's a complete and utter write-off, and I'm trying my best to scale it in so that I don't go off the rails completely. Dinner will be on plan, breakfast was on plan, lunch was possibly on plan, but I didn't really eat it, so but the biscuits weren't on plan and neither the piece of French bread. I just need to have a cup of tea, wait for my dinner, and then just perhaps have an early night. I think that's what's in order. So I hope you all understand that sometimes you have days like this where you just feel rubbish. There's nothing more can be said about it really. I'd got a big pack of minced beef out the freezer, and when I came back from Lidl I thought, right, I'm going to do cheeseburger pasta in the Instant Pot, and that can be for tonight or for tomorrow, and I'm going to cook some chicken up to have like either tonight or tomorrow, we'll choose. And the mince I thought looked a bit ropey, and I opened it up and just the smell of it, I just thought, can't cook it. I've no idea whether it would have been edible, but it was just the smell and the colour, and I just thought, there's no way I'll be able to eat that when it's done. So I've ended up binning it, and I hate binning food. I really, really hate binning food. And I know it was in date when I froze it, so the only thing I could think of is because I took it out of the freezer, it's been really warm, so I think it's obviously just turned, but it just doesn't, whenever I leave things in the fridge to defrost, they just don't ever seem to defrost. So I just wish I'd just cooked it in the Instant Pot from frozen. But you live and learn, don't you? Yeah, and I'm mad I went to Lidl because I just don't feel like I've got anything really for dinner. So all in all, it's been a pretty rubbish day. But I suppose we have to share the good and the bad, don't we? That's the whole point. We all go through it. Let's just hope my dinner comes out of the oven and looks absolutely delicious. That'll really turn it round. Anyway, I'll show you when I get my dinner out in a few minutes, hopefully. Here is my evening meal. I've got brown rice, which is sin-free. I've got the tandoori chicken, which is chicken breasts, onions and peppers that are all free. This is the Patak's tandoori bake sachet that I showed you from my shopping haul. It's 6.5 cents for the whole pack, and I've got 5 servings out of it. So I'm probably going to still count 1.5 cents for it just to be on the safe side. I've also got some kale, which has just been pan fried in Fry Light, so that's a speed food, and obviously the peppers and the onions are speed food too. And on top of it I've got a fried egg just to add a little bit of something to the rice because there's no sauce. So I'm going to go and eat this now, and I think I'm probably going to have one of the little protein yogurts for pudding. In fact, I'll go and get it now and show you. So I'm going to have this for my pudding. This is from Lidl. It's a strawberry fat-free protein. I don't know if it's a yogurt or a quark. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think it is quark. It says soft cheese. I think this is 1 cent. I'll double check and I'll put it on screen if it's any different. I'm sure it came up as 1 cent when I looked. So this will be 2.5 cents in total, which actually I don't think is too bad, and actually it's really cheered me up. So I'm going to go and eat this now. We won't talk about what time it is and how late it is, but I'm going to go and eat this, and I shall probably see you tomorrow for the next one, because I probably won't be back on tonight because that'll be me done, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and it's the 5th of August today. I'm really, really tired this morning, just like I was yesterday. The only thing I think of is it's this new phase of exercise that's making me really tired. Alarm went off about 6:30 and I got up and got ready. I've just put the dishwasher on and I'm just making my coffee. It's currently just after 7. My allergies are really bad today as well. I've got really bad hay fever, so I'm hoping that my tablets kick in soon. It's another work from home day for me today. and it's a day full of meetings. I've actually got my annual review today, which I absolutely hate. I really, really hate them. I think you have to really be able to big yourself up, and I'm not very good at that. So yeah, it's the one time a year I particularly dread. So yeah, I've got 2 sort of biggish meetings in today, and then around it I've got quite a lot of work to do because it's sort of like month end and stuff. So yeah, I've just got to get my head down and get on with it. I've just made my coffee, and I'm running out of the pods I normally have for my Nespresso machine. So I've made one of the pods, which is quite a weak one, so I've actually made a double espresso shot to go in it. So hopefully in a bit I should be raring to go. And I'll show you what I'm having for my breakfast when I have it. I'm not having it just yet. I've got up, I'm not hungry at all. I feel a bit, so I'm going to wait a little bit to have my breakfast. But like I say, when I have it, I'll show you. See you in a bit. Bye. Breakfast this morning is a quick one because I've got my review. We've had a bit of an issue that the electricity down at work is down, so the server's gone down. So I can only access all the files I've got online, so it's been a bit of a problematic morning to say the least. So I've just got 2 eggs scrambled on 2 slices of my healthy extra bread toast. Under here I have used a teaspoon of clover light on each slice of toast for 2 sins, and then I've got some mixed tomatoes just for some speed. So that's my breakfast today. So it's free, healthy extra B, 2 sins for clover light and some speed food. And I've also got a black coffee with it, and I shall catch you later for lunch. So I thought I'd do a quick outfit of the day. So today I'm wearing this jumpsuit. It's quite stretchy and quite big on me now, but quite flattering I think too. So I've got this on because I've got 2 meetings today that are video meetings, so I thought I'd make the effort. Here is my lunch. I've got some brown rice that was left over from last night, so that's just plain brown boiled rice, it's free. I've got peri peri chicken over the top of that. Now this is the little one, and I've looked in the app and I can't find it. And the one that's the same from Aldi is sin free, so it's either going to be half a sin or free. So I'm just going to count it as free, I think, because it's mostly chicken anyway. And over this side I've got a load of salad at speed. I've got lettuce, tomato, cucumber, spring onion and gherkin, and then over the top of it I've just got a tiny bit of peri peri sauce, which is probably half a sin's worth. So I might count a sin for all of this dinner just to be on the safe side. But yeah, that's my lunch. I have had an iced coffee after my last meeting finished. My meeting went on for quite some time, it's about 2 hours. So I had a quick iced coffee. Other than that, that's all I've had this morning. So I'm about to go into another meeting after I've eaten this, so I'm going to quickly eat it and I shall see you later for my evening meal. Right, so I've logged off work, just done my workout. This was legs day and it was only lifting medium weights, but oh my god, the sweat off me. I was literally dripping all over the mat. It was so hard. Lots of like squats and jumps holding weights, and then sliders holding weights, and it was just so hard and complex moves, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like I've actually like sweated more and burnt more than I did on cardio day yesterday. My heart rate was definitely up, so that's a bonus. I'm going to quickly grab a shower now, and then it's my Zoom group. I feel like it's been back-to-back meetings today. I literally have got off one meeting straight onto another. And it's just started raining outside and I'm dying to go out in it because I just feel so hot and sweaty. Not sure what I'm doing for tea yet. I'll have a think about it while I'm on my Zoom group, and I'll catch you later. So we finished our Zoom group and I'm actually going to take Luna out for another walk. Went out for a walk at lunchtime, she seems to want to go out again, so we're going to go out for another quick walk now. Yeah, I'm just recording. I don't think so. So we're going to go out for a quick walk now, and then I'm going to make dinner. I'm doing a butternut squash, like a roasted butternut squash risotto, so hopefully that won't take too long. Got the butternut squash in the oven, so when I come back I've literally got to go do the rice side of it. So hopefully we should be eating still before 8 with any luck, and I'll show you when I'm dishing it out. So here's the butternut squash risotto. So I've roasted the frozen butternut squash in the oven for half an hour, and then obviously I've made the risotto in the usual way. I fried off an onion. I haven't got any garlic at the moment, so I added some garlic salt and some Italian herbs to it. and obviously the rice, and then I've added probably about 1.5 litres of stock to it, which I've used chicken stock. And then to go in it, just to add a bit of extra something, I've got some bacon that I've pan fried with all the fat removed. Oh, in here I've also got some chilli flakes just to give it a bit of spice, because it goes nicely with the butternut squash with it being a bit sweeter. And then I have just grated some of the 50% lighter mature cheese. I'm going to weigh that out and see how many portions are there, because I've done it on the finest setting on my grater. And then I'm going to add a bit of this. So this is 2 sins for 25 grams, so I'm going to weigh a bit of that out just to make it creamy and to add a bit of extra flavour. So this is going to serve at least 5 people again, well definitely 5 people, so it probably won't even be a whole healthy extra A of cheese, and there won't be that many sins in it. So this is what I'm doing right now, and I'll show you when I've finished. So here's the finished butternut squash risotto with the bacon in. I've actually put 50 grams of the garlic and herb lighter soft cheese, which would be 4 sins, and there's actually 50 grams of the lighter mature cheese, so it's just over a healthy extra A. So this is going to serve 5 people though, so I'm going to treat it as half a healthy extra A, and I'm going to treat it as 1 sin, which will be more than is actually in there, but just to safeguard my weight loss. So 1 sin and half a healthy extra A for this, and I'll catch you when I've dished it out. Here's my plated up risotto. So this is onion, risotto rice, stock, obviously the onions are speed food, butternut squash I think is a speed food as well that's been roasted that's in there, it's bacon which is free, and the only sins in here is the garlic and herb soft cheese, which I used 50 grams, which is 4 sins, so I'm counting 1 sin for that, even though it isn't quite 1 sin because I've dished 5 portions out, and part of a healthy extra A, and I've got a cup of tea with it. So that's my evening meal, and if I have anything else for snack I shall show you. Here's what I've decided to have for my pudding snack. I've got strawberries, the coconut kvarg for 1/2 sin, and a meringue nest for 2.5. So this is 3 sins. This does seem to be my go-to at the moment, whether it's for breakfast or for pudding, but I'm really enjoying it, so I decided to have it again. And this will be me done for the day, and I shall see you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye! It's quite late now, but I thought I'd just jump on just to sort of finish the day and say, yesterday I had a bit of a kind of day. Didn't feel very positive with the world. I don't know if it's because I had my annual review today and I hate them, that it kind of got me into a bit of a funk. I had to go to the office again, so that kind of did the same. But today I've just felt so on top of things, back on plan and back in control, and it's made me feel really happy. And obviously the workouts have gone well. Just wanted to stop by, if you're still watching at this point, to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and thanks for your watching and supporting me. It means such a difference. Reading the comments and stuff really motivates me to carry on and really helps me with my journey, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of that. So yeah, felt like I've had a much better day today. I really hope if I had a bit of a funky day I didn't bring you down and didn't sort of like demotivate you. We all get them, and it's not very often I do get them really. Most of the time I can pull myself out of it, but obviously I gave in, had a couple of biscuits and then kind of, I didn't beat myself up about that, I just felt like I'd had a bit of a rubbish day. But yeah, I've sat tonight and gone through Pinterest and got a couple of ideas for some different recipes I want to try next week, which I'm excited about. I'm going to try and do a bit more of that tomorrow as well if I can, so keep watching. I did record my chicken souvlaki I think last week or the week before, and my hoisin chicken recipe, but when I came to edit them I wasn't really happy with how they turned out. The chicken souvlaki one was just a lot of me rather than actually what I was doing. I'm quite new to doing the recipe side of it, so rather than getting everything prepped and having my camera looking at what I was doing, it was looking at me and I was kind of talking you through it where you couldn't really see an awful lot. So I'm not going to edit that one and put it up. I'm going to try and do it again probably next week and see if I can improve on it. I'm also going to look at doing some different recipes if I can, and upload those as separate videos. So if that kind of thing floats your boat, keep watching, because hopefully I'll have some of those recipes going up soon. And I'm also hoping to do some sort of healthy treats. Still working on recipes for those that I'm trying to sort of iron out. So yeah, lots to come, and I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.